Hello friends, this is Viraj. Current affairs are vital for UPSC preliminary examination. Current affairs is nothing but updating your knowledge on topic mentioned in syllabus. How therefore they are to be done will be discussed in this particular video. Before going any further, let us take into consideration what is current affairs. Current affairs, as I told you, is updating your knowledge. ठीक है. What it also means is, what it essentially means is knowing the significance and impact that a contemporary happening will have on topics that is provided, on a topic that is provided to you by UPSC. Alright. इसके लिए एक एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं. Let us take a sample question. Let us basically take a sample question that will help you in digesting this information in a better way. In India, which one of the following constitutional amendments was widely believed to be enacted to overcome judicial interpretations of fundamental right? Okay, what is the topic over here? The topic over here is constitutional amendment. Alright, and what was the development that took place in 2023 जिसके बेसिस पे ये क्वेश्चन आया था? The recent development of that time, not today's, the recent development of that time was कि petition was filed in Supreme Court. Alright, and it challenged the first constitutional amendment. It challenged the constitutionality of that amendment on the grounds of obstruction created to judiciary for interpretation of fundamental rights in certain way. ठीक है, तो टॉपिक क्या है? टॉपिक है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट. डेवलपमेंट क्या है? पेटिशन फाइल्ड. एंड व्हाट इज द क्रक्स ऑफ दैट डेवलपमेंट? व्हाट इज द क्रक्स ऑफ दैट डेवलपमेंट? कि that particular amendment, first constitutional amendment, obstructed the judiciary. It disallowed judicial review in certain cases. Alright, so if you know the topic, if you know the crux of current happening and how that particular crux is basically affecting the topic, आपका current affairs हो गया. Alright, that is what current affairs is about. Topic, recent development with respect to it, and how that recent development is affecting or will affect that particular topic. Alright, इतना कर लो, इतना समझ लो, current affairs is done. Now how you have to study current affairs? पढ़ाई कैसे करें current affairs की? तो with respect to that ना, I will tell you to have a thematic approach. Now what basically is thematic approach? Thematic approach basically is to take into consideration current affairs from one particular topic. So for example, if I am studying current affairs of judiciary, I will go through whatever has happened with respect to judiciary in the last 1.5 to 2 years. पिछले 1.5-2 साल में whatever has happened with respect to the topic of judiciary or whatever has happened in the topic of judiciary, I will take that into consideration. ठीक है? If I go through all the topics that are related to judiciary, what will happen is my digestion of those particular topic will be easy. My internalization of those particular topics will be easy. Jumping from one particular topic to other in current affairs, it is actually messy. उससे अच्छा है कि एक टॉपिक से रिलेटेड सारे करंट अफेयर्स आराम से पढ़ लो. ठीक है? It will consolidate your knowledge base. It will basically consolidate your knowledge base. Second thing what I would like to say is linking of current affairs with static syllabus is also important. देखो, there is nothing in isolation right now in UPSC. ठीक है? करंट अफेयर्स और स्टैटिक का भी वैसे ही है. A particular topic that is in news, chances are more of that particular topic being asked in your examination. Alright, so when you take into consideration current affairs, also read static part related to it or consume a material which will satisfy these two needs of yours. कि जहाँ पे एक सेक्टर से रिलेटेड न्यूज आपको एक साथ मिली है, ठीक है, एक टॉपिक से रिलेटेड न्यूज आपको सब एक साथ मिल रही है और साथ ही में दैट पर्टिकुलर न्यूज इज सप्लीमेंटेड विद द स्टैटिक पार्ट, द स्टैटिक इंफॉर्मेशन. ठीक है? इसके लिए अगर मैं एक क्वेश्चन कंसिडरेशन में लूँ तो इट इज विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द प्रिजन्स एक्ट. अगेन इट इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ 2023 एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर न्यूज was in focus because it was related to amendment of the Prisons Act and how it will basically change the way in which a power that is allocated to the states by the constitution would be affected. ठीक है, तो if I take this particular question into consideration, तो what is the first statement? In India, prisons are managed by the state governments with their own rules and regulations for day-to-day administration of prisons. Okay. Second statement, in India, prisons are governed by Prisons Act 1894, which expressly kept the subject of prisons in the control of provincial governments. देखो, this particular question is nothing but your updation on 7th schedule. ठीक है, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के पास कुछ सब्जेक्ट है, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के पास कुछ सब्जेक्ट है. वन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट्स दैट इज मेंशन्ड इन द सब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ स्टेट गवर्नमेंट इज प्रिजन्स. ठीक है, तो प्रिजन्स के सब्जेक्ट को हाउ डिड द करंट इवेंट अफेक्ट, दैट इज व्हाट बेसिकली is asked in this particular question. Another thing, if you look into the current affairs that GS Core had provided last year, what we had done was all the legislative measures were clubbed together. इसकी वजह से क्या हुआ? The provisions with respect to proposed laws or the laws that were passed in the last 2 years, their objectives and the impact that they created were mentioned in a consolidated manner. Alright, they were mentioned in the consolidated manner. So digestion of this current affairs, internalization of this current affairs became easy for students. Alright, now moving on to the next question कि timeline क्या है? This is another question that haunts students कि कितना current affairs पढ़े. If you ask me, if you ask other faculties of GS Core, it is basically 1 to 2 years. ठीक है, 1 से 2 साल का current affairs is more than enough. 1 से 2 साल का updation of what has happened with respect to a particular topic is more than enough. Alright, current affairs को supplement किन चीजों के साथ करें? What should current affairs be supplemented with? I will say previous year's questions. Why previous year's question? Basically, previous year's question will tell you what has to be focused in the current affairs. For example, if you go through the questions, तो schemes में जब हम लोग देखते हैं, तो what basically UPSC is interested in? UPSC is interested in the objective of the scheme, the targeted population with respect to the scheme, and ministries or nodal agencies that take care of that particular scheme. Alright, तो ये मुझे कैसे पता है? ठीक है, how do I know about it? Because I have observed previous year's questions. So if you observe previous year's question and notice this information, now what will happen is your focus will ultimately go to that part of information and it will stay with you for a longer period of time. Practice questions. Why practice question? Because it will help you in revision. It will help you in establishing facts with respect to a particular current happening. ठीक है, वो आपको हेल्प करेंगे ज़्यादा देर तक एक फैक्ट रिमेंबर करने में और उसे बेसिकली रिलेट करने में एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. इफ यू टेक इनटू कंसिडरेशन द कंटेंट दैट वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग टू यू, ठीक है, जैसे मैंने बोला थीमेटिक, तो दिस इज एग्जांपल ऑफ थीमेटिक करंट अफेयर्स. व्हाट वी हैव डन इज, देखो, जैसे इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से रिलेटेड जो डेवलपमेंट हुए हैं इन द लास्ट 2 years, वी हैव प्रोवाइडेड देम टू यू टुगेदर. उसके बाद में प्रीएम्बल से रिलेटेड इफ देयर इज एनी डेवलपमेंट, वी हैव प्रोवाइडेड दोस डेवलपमेंट टू यू, यू नो, इन 1 chapter. सो इससे क्या हुआ कि आप जब प्रीएम्बल पढ़ रहे हैं, ऑब्वियसली यू आर नाउ बेटर, you have better adjusted yourself in that particular topic. Alright, so receiving information with respect to that topic becomes easy for you. Also connecting this information with static part will also be easy. ठीक है, connecting this information, current information with the static part will also be easy. It will go in a flow. Also it will be easy because we are providing static information also. We are supplementing current affairs with static information also in that particular article itself. तो इसके वजह से क्या होगा ना, आप कनेक्शंस बेटर बिठा पाओगे. इफ आई टेक इनटू कंसिडरेशन अ पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक, ये सारे जो है ना टॉपिक्स है जो हम लोगों ने एक साथ क्लब कर दिए हैं. टेकिंग इनटू कंसिडरेशन द स्कीम ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे फंडामेंटल राइट्स से रिलेटेड जो डेवलपमेंट है एक साथ है, पार्लियामेंट से रिलेटेड वॉट एवर द डेवलपमेंट हैज बीन, इट इज क्लब टुगेदर, इट इज टुगेदर. So that is what I am trying to tell you. Thematic की वजह से क्या होता है ना, you will be in a better flow. Streamlining of information will happen. Streamlining of information basically will happen. चलो, now let us go to an actual article. If I take into consideration this particular article, so what do I see in this article? And this is how other articles are also built. So basically it tells you about Post Office Bill 2023. It will give you relevant information with respect to the bill, why this particular bill has been passed, what was basically the necessity of this particular bill, and then it will give you information connected to the bill. For example, Department of Post. Now this is a static information. Ordinarily UPSC may not be interested in this information. Okay. It is a department working under Government of India. Alright, and mention of departments, mention of governmental structure is in our syllabus. Okay. Normally this information may not be asked by UPSC, but this year it becomes important because of the bill. So objectives of bill are been mentioned. The organization which will be impacted, topic that will be impacted by this bill has been mentioned, and also what we have provided is practice question. Also what we have provided is a PYQ, also practice questions are been provided. So PYQ has been provided. This PYQ basically will help you to know what information UPSC considers important for the purpose of drafting its question. So आपका attention will automatically shift to that particular information, and you will basically have an edge in comparison to other students. Alright friends, thank you so much. If there are any issues with respect to current affairs, please mention them in the comment section. We will answer them and we will help you out. Thank you so much. Bye.